So Ralf is leaving. There's the ferry in the back, quite early. And yeah, sad that he has to go back and I'm staying. And this was actually a starting point like 1.5 months ago here. That's Ralf. Don't go. Anyway, this is it, Mr. Ralf. What an adventure.
Mr. Ralf
is going back to Germany.
is going back to Germany.
Oh no.
Leider.
Very sad. But that was an amazing time. So we had so much fun here. And now I have to have fun alone. When are you leaving? In 15 minutes now.
Mr. Ralf is in Julio aquí.
Yeah, exactly. He's out. But we'll see each other again one day. Maybe on this island, who knows? Maybe I'm staying. Ralf is back in July, so that's not that long from now. So Ralf is almost on his way, leaving in like 10 minutes, and yeah, what a journey. See what happens next. So there are many things to be said about this island and about all the adventures here, but ultimately what really counts in life, I think, is really friendship. And I'll miss Ralf. In a short time, we've really become good friends. And well, I guess, ultimately, this is what really counts. All else is nice, but to be friends with somebody, well, to me that's probably one of the most important things in life. So at this point one might ask, what is really important in life, since this is a really good question. So what is really important in life? And years ago I read this book called I Am Dead by Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj, who is an Advaita guy who at a certain point asks himself, who am I? Am I my body? Am I my name? And so on and so forth. And he kind of figured that he is not that. And by figuring that out, he also realized that he is more than that. So he said this thing that I thought was really important to me, because first I didn't understand it. He said, everything that has a beginning and has an end isn't real. Sometimes you meet people and you feel like you've known them before, maybe in a past life or something like that, and you just become friends instantly, And that's how it was with Ralf. And it also feels like it never had a beginning, that friendship, and it never will have an end, since that's just what friendship is, true friendship, I guess. You meet people where you eventually figure out they weren't really your friends, and that's okay too. But I don't think this is the case in this case. So, and that also is what feels real. And I think especially now with Corona and all the stuff that happened in the last couple of months, a lot of people start to think about what is really important to them and what does really have meaning. And I think the big question to ask is what has a beginning and what does it have an end? You know, if you look at things that you see as really important and you feel like it had a beginning and it had an end, or you know, it doesn't feel like it was always there, it will always be there, then maybe that's the wrong thing to focus on. And what is left really at the end anyway, if you ask yourself this question? And that would be, you know, love, friendship, all these things. So, Hierro is an amazing place with really beautiful nature and lots, because it also has this kind of roughness, so with lots of adventures you can have here. But I think one thing that I will remember most when I eventually go back home is Ralf, you know, because we really had this really great time here. And I had so much fun and so many adventures together. So that is what ultimately really counts to me. And yeah, I will really miss him. Now I'm kind of on my own, and we'll have to see how things develop from here. But it definitely would have been a very different experience if we wouldn't have met. And yeah, so thank you, Ralf. Say hi to Berlin, and you will be missed here on El Hierro, but the adventure definitely continues. So thank you so much. These vlogs have been a little short lately, but now longer ones are ready to go soon. And I just wanted to mention, if you like what you see here, it would really help if you like and subscribe. A friend of mine mentioned that I shouldn't say this all the time, but it does help when I say it, because what I'm trying to do is get, you know, like to 1,000 subscribers as the next milestone. And well, I think we have like almost 60, but it's still a few more that I need to get to this point. So hit the like button and subscribe, and I see you guys soon.
Ese hombre está mal, es muy adicto a lo que diga la gente. Rico de money, pero pobre de su mind.
Eso es lo que dicen, ¿no?
Quiere todo eso, quiere comprar lo que el dinero no le da. Qué mala vida la que tienes, con tantos bajos y placeres. Se llena lista de mujeres y dices que estás mal, y dices que estás mal.
Ahora te explico. No muestro porque yo quiero tan poco pa' joder. En la vida un ganador si sabe perder. Lo que nunca tuve de chico quiero tener. Y ahora que lo tengo todo se siente bien víctima. Es que no es mi culpa que no tenga nada. Trabaja de noche hasta madrugar, poder mostrarles que